Hello Junior Tuckies, I am Mrs. Burdenkamp and in this lesson I'm going to be teaching you the direct and indirect object. Let's get into it. What is an object? An object is the part of the sentence that gives meaning and understanding of the subject's actions. So let's look at an example. Tumi caught the ball. What's our subject in this particular sentence? It's Tumi. Now what is our verb? It is caught. Then what is the object? The object over here is the ball. It's telling us what Tumi caught. Then let's look at the next example. Trevor eats his dinner. The subject is Trevor, the verb eats, and the object is his dinner. It's telling us or giving us understanding of his action of eating. What is he eating? His dinner. Now, let's go into a little bit more detail about the different types of objects. Firstly, you get the direct object. So, it answers the question to whom or who or what. So, a direct object is a noun that receives the action of the verb. Now, I know that sounds complicated, but just hold on. Don't get the direct object confused with the subject. Remember, the noun that performs the action, or it's the verb itself. So let's have a look at the example. Tumi catches the ball. What did Tumi catch? He caught the ball. So the ball is the direct object. Remember, I'm using or answering the questions to who or whom or what. Then, the next example, Trevor eats his dinner. Whom eats their dinner? Trevor eats the dinner. So therefore, Trevor is now the direct object. Let's look at the other side of the different types of objects. We are looking at the indirect object. So an indirect object will always answer the questions to whom, for whom, or for what. So for example, Olebogeng passed the ball to Tumi. The subject in this sentence is Olebogeng. The verb is passed. The direct object is the ball, and the indirect object is Tumi. Why? Because I can ask the question, to whom did Olebogeng pass the ball? He passed the ball to Tumi. Then, Trevor ate dinner at his friend's house. The subject over here is Trevor. The verb over here is ate. The direct object is dinner, and the indirect object is his friend's house. Because I can ask the question, to whom or where did Trevor eat his dinner? At his friend's house. Now let's have a look at some examples. Firstly, we're going to deal with the direct object. Number 1, the students drink Coke. Remember to differentiate between your subject, your verb, and then you can go directly to your direct object. But we're going to ask the question, what did the students drink? They drank Coke. So therefore, Coke is your direct object. Number 2, the teacher complimented her students. If we ask the question, whom did the teacher compliment? Her students. So therefore, her students are the direct objects. Now let's move on to indirect objects. Number 1, my friend lent me 100 rand. Over here, the subject is my friend, the verb is lent, and the direct object is 100 rand. So where is this indirect object? If we have to ask the question, to whom my friend lent the money, it is me. It answers the question to whom. So therefore, me is the indirect object. That's it for this lesson. I really hope that my lesson was able to explain direct and indirect objects to you. Good luck and goodbye.